Have you ever been blamed for something just because you were born? Yeah, I was blamed for being born healthy. My older sister Emma has cerebral palsy, and from the moment I could walk, I was paying off a guilt debt I never signed up for. My parents made it clear I was the normal one, which meant I owed them, and Emma, everything. Every family dinner was a celebration of Emma's B+, like she'd just cured cancer. Meanwhile, I'd get an A and a shrug. Of course he got an A. He doesn't have any challenges. Every birthday, half my presents went to Emma, so she wouldn't feel left out. When I made varsity soccer freshman year, Dad clapped me on the back and said, "Just remember, Emma will never get to run like that." Guilt served daily. By 14, I was the family ATM. Babysitting, Emma's therapy, summer job, Emma's wheelchair fund. My friends bought skateboards and concert tickets. I bought prescriptions and special needs equipment. When they turned 16, my friends got keys to used cars. I got a 30-minute sermon on privilege and a pat on the back for walking to work in the snow. Everyone loved my parents. Such loving parents. Raising a selfless son like Jake. Teachers praised my maturity. Neighbors called me an inspiration. Church people practically nominated us for sainthood. Inside, I was screaming. I didn't know what I'd done wrong, other than not being born disabled. My guidance counselor cornered me junior year, excited. "Jake, you've got the grades. You should apply to top schools." I laughed bitterly. "With what money?" She blinked. I explained how every cent I'd ever earned had gone into Emma's care. She didn't have a response. Then a miracle. I got into Stanford. Partial scholarship. The one place I'd dreamed about since I was 12. I ran home, thrilled. My mom sat me down, teary-eyed. "We're so proud of you." Then the dagger. "But we can't afford the rest. Emma's therapy costs just went up again, and she needs a new wheelchair." 18 years of birthday money, graduation gifts, Christmas envelopes from grandma. It was all gone. Spent on Emma, without anyone asking me. I wanted to scream, "You stole my future!" But they already looked like martyrs, like heroes. While I was just the responsible son, expected to take the hit with a smile. At 22, I was stuck. 2 dead-end jobs. Living in my childhood bedroom under a ceiling fan that still had glow-in-the-dark stars from 5th grade. I was drowning in everyone's praise and no one's support. Then one night, Emma called me. She was crying. "I need to tell you something," she said. "Can we meet tomorrow?" We sat in a quiet coffee shop. She looked terrified. Her hands trembled as she pulled out her phone. "I recorded Mom and Dad last night," she whispered. "You need to hear this." I hit play. My mom's voice. "We've been too hard on Jake, using Emma as an excuse to control his life. It's not fair to either of them. Dad, he's strong. He'll figure it out. Emma already told me she feels guilty about the college fund." Then Mom again. "She never asked for everything, but we made it seem like she did. It was easier than telling Jake no. Easier than fighting the insurance companies." Dad sighed. "We turned him into her caretaker, not her brother." I sat there frozen. Years of built-up resentment cracked open. Then Emma slid an envelope across the table. "I've been saving my disability checks for 3 years," she said softly. "It's enough for 2 semesters at Stanford." I blinked at her. "Emma, I can't take this." "Yes, you can." Her voice was steady. "I also applied to a community college near campus. I'm moving out with you." "What about Mom and Dad? What about your care?" She met my eyes with more strength than I'd ever seen in her. "I'm 20, Jake. I can manage my own care. It's time they learn to function without using us as excuses. I'm done being their shield." 2 months later, we moved into a tiny, weirdly sloped apartment near Stanford. Emma got into a graphic design program. I started chasing the engineering degree I'd buried under family obligations. Our parents called nonstop. Guilt, rage, accusations. "How could you abandon your sister? After everything we've done?" Mom wept. Full performance. Emma calmly took the phone. "You didn't sacrifice for family," she said. "You sacrificed Jake because it was easier than advocating for me. There's a difference." Now, for the first time, I'm building my own life, with Emma beside me. Not as my responsibility, but as my sister. Sometimes the person you think is holding you back is the only one fighting for your freedom.